What's going on, YouTube? This is your boy Rain Music here. I'm recording a video for you guys here today, and today I am reviewing and giving my thoughts of the new Nicki Minaj track called No Frauds, featuring Drake and Lil Wayne. Now, there's a lot of controversy about this track, and everyone knows what it's about. If you're a hip hop fan, you guys would know what's up. So essentially, Nicki Minaj and Remy Ma are kind of in some beef right now, and they both released diss tracks. This is Nicki Minaj's diss track responding to Remy Ma's. Now, I'm going to give you guys, before I even talk about the track in general and my thoughts of the sounds and everything, which I'm going to rate in categories, etc. Now, I don't understand why Nicki Minaj, for a fucking diss track, why would you have features? These two people, I'm going to give you guys complete honesty, Drake and Lil Wayne are superstars. And obviously, Nicki Minaj, hey, let's grab some superstars and throw them on my track and see if this is going to get more recognition. This is going to be getting better fucking response and shit like that. But honestly, that's not even what the case is. It's made her look really fucking bad compared to Remy Ma. Remy Ma's like, yeah, I'll just spit a single and I'll just put it out. It was a terrible idea. She completely regretted it afterwards. And Nicki Minaj responds putting Drake and Lil Wayne on a track, which was just like, I don't know why. But anyway, let's get right into the track. So the instrumental, to be completely honest with you guys, I love instrumentals and production is like a big thing for me when it comes to hip hop. And this one was incredibly lacking. Honestly, it really sounded incredibly generic. There was nothing that really, there's like a kick beat. Like, it was literally the most generic fucking hip hop beat I've ever heard. And I think that, like, she should have, like, chose or produced something a little bit better that would just represent herself. So I rated about a 5 out of 10 because it was just really fucking generic. There wasn't anything that was annoying about the beat. It was just very generic. So let me get into the chorus now. I want to talk about the chorus. The chorus is actually not that bad. For a Nicki Minaj track, it actually isn't too bad whatsoever. It's pretty catchy. And it doesn't even sound that bad. Even with the use of her fucking auto-tune, it didn't even sound that bad. So I give the chorus about like a 6.5 out of 10. Because there wasn't anything crazy about it. It was just like, yeah, it was just that. Now, I'm going to get into some really bad shit now. So we're going to talk about Nicki Minaj's verse, which is the first verse of the track. Now, there was like 3 parts to it where I had like mixed opinions. The first part of the verse was fucking terrible. Her delivery, her rhyme schemes, everything about it was fucking awful. Okay, it was so bad. Then when she finally got on to talking about Remy Ma, which is like a 20-second part, I think she spit like 6 to 8 bars about her. It was actually pretty good. She had some good solid points. Was on beat. She didn't sound like an idiot. And then when she cut that off and she ended her verse, it went back to her annoying ass bullshit. So I rate this verse about a 4 to 10. The reason why it isn't lower is because of that Remy Ma part that actually sounded good. Now we're going to get into the second verse, which is Drake. And I really have never rated a bad Drake verse ever. Like, in my head, obviously this is new for me doing this, but I've never rated a Drake verse really bad. The only one that I've rated, like, in my head as average was on Work with Rihanna. That was the only one that was like, okay, I guess. This one was actually pretty good. He spit some bars. He stayed on topic. He wasn't talking just random punchline bullshit. I rated about a 7 out of 10. It was actually really good. I think it was pretty good. Now we get to Lil Wayne. Now Lil Wayne, like with Lil Wayne's track record, usually he has good verses, but sometimes he has really lazy writing. But this time he actually sounded pretty good as well. Obviously Nicki Minaj got completely carried by Drake and Lil Wayne. That's probably the purpose why they're on the track in the first place. But yeah, Lil Wayne didn't spit that bad. He spit a little bit over an average verse. Like, it was actually not bad at all. I rated about a 6 out of 10 for him. So when it comes to all the verses together, I rated roughly, about a 6 out of 10. Nicki Minaj was like lacking, but like Drake kept his game up and Lil Wayne kept his game up, so it kind of made up for in that perspective. In production and how everything comes together, it's very fucking generic. It's just, hook, verse, hook, verse, hook. No, sorry, actually, hold up. Let me think about that. It went hook, verse, and then I think it went hook, and then Lil Wayne ended the track. I fucking don't even remember what I just said. But anyway, guys, it was very generic. The track, I'm going to rate about a 5.5 out of 10, roughly, just because Drake and Lil Wayne did actually pretty good verses. The chorus wasn't bad at all, but yeah, the instrumental and Nicki Minaj just kind of, set it back a little bit. So you guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a huge thumbs up. Make sure you guys have a good old jolly day there, boys, and have a good one.